So earlier this week, we did our YouTube live and we did these really fun graffiti inspired hearts. Now that tutorial, you can catch the replay. It's over an hour long. I give a lot of little tips and tricks within that video. So if you watch this one and you feel like you just need a little bit more information, I will make sure that that is linked in the description below. Now I'm doing 9 rocks and I wanted my grid to go across all of them for picture purposes. You do not need to put all of your rocks together. If you're hiding them out in the world, nobody's gonna do that at the end anyways. I do have a white eraser I like to use on these rocks as well. Both of these things are in our Amazon shop. So any of the things that you see in this video, they're linked in the description as well. So just use a pencil to put a grid onto your stone or stones before you get started. You'll be able to see this through the paint pen a little bit later when we go back and do our black lines, but I just don't like to use the paint pen for this because then you have to wait for it to dry. Once your grid's on your rock, you're going to use solid colors to color in each one of your squares, and we are being sloppy with this. We are going outside the lines today. Check your perfectionism at the door. We are going to be layering these up. They are going to look sloppy before they look great. These are so much fun to do. Just trust the process. Now I'm using 3 colors on my stones. I chose to go with this pastel as well. When I'm going with my 3rd color, I'm making sure to kind of go across into the other square a little bit. So I am going to come back with colors 1 and 2 and do the same thing as well, just so they're kind of all splashing into each other's background just a little bit. Make sure you're doodling off the tips of your pen if you pick up any of the other color during this process. Next, we're going to start layering our hearts. So the first layer is going to be a super sloppy black heart. So I like to go twice over the heart just so that the lines don't match up. The only reason we're doing the black heart here first is kind of to figure out our placement. Is there going to be 1 heart? Is there going to be 2 hearts? Is it going to be a skinny heart? Is it going to be a chubby heart? Is it going to have one side bigger than the other? Play around with this on each of your squares so that it fits the rock that you're working with and you have a fun variety on each one of your stones. This is, again, don't focus on it being perfect. You're barely going to see any of this black heart by the time we're done stacking our hearts on top of each other. This is more so you can visually see where the heart's going to be and so that you can kind of have an idea of sizing for each one of your stones. Okay, we're on to our next layer. This one is going to be a color layer, so just pick a color that's not the same as the background color. You can just trace along your black lines or you can fill in the hearts. Don't worry about coloring over the black lines at all. We're going to do black at the end. So if no black is showing on the hearts by the time you're done, that's okay. But just play around with different color combinations on each one of your stones. You just want to make sure it's not the same as the background color. Now you'll notice I picked up some black on my paint pen tip. So doodle off your tips of your pens if you get any other color on there, whether it be black or the color underneath. Just doodle until it's back to its original color. Give them a little bit more time to dry is better because you're wasting paint when you're doodling it off all the time. So just work your way between the rocks, allow dry time. I was live, and get your second layer of heart on here. So this is the 3rd layer, I guess, technically on this stone. So while we let these hearts dry, we're going to go ahead and use an extra fine paint pen and line our rocks. So I like to put the paint pen down and bring the ruler up to the edge of the pen. That kind of accounts for the thickness of the pen. So if you can see just any bit of that pencil, that's all you need to kind of line it up and then go ahead and draw on all of your grid lines. Now, depending on the colors you choose for your hearts, you may need to come back in and do a second layer. Some places, like the yellow on this, I just wanted to come back and touch up a couple places, so I did take care of that. Okay, so back to the grid lines. So these are perfect looking, and we don't want anything perfect looking on these rocks. So I start by putting kind of like a little X or dot in the intersections, and then you're going to trace over these lines with a little bit of a shaky hand, kind of bumping along. You can add little hashes where the paint kind of goes over. Just do whatever you want to fill the space. And then we are going to go around the outside edge of the rock as well. So at this point of the live, I decided only to work on these left 3 rocks to finish them up because there was a lot of rocks here. So the next layer of parts we're doing is white. So I am using a slightly smaller tipped paint pen. The first paint pens I was using was the 5M. This is the 3M. And then the black is the 1M. So You want to make sure that that color shows through. You're not necessarily tracing over. You can kind of go on the inside or outside of the color. You want the color to show. You don't necessarily need the black to show, but you want the color of the heart to show. So some of the hearts are filled in, some are outlines. So also doodle the tip off of your white. Make sure it's staying nice and crisp and white. You are going over black. Again, this was live. I did not let a lot of time to dry. All right, we are wrapping these up. This is the final layer. So get a nice crisp, extra fine tip, black paint pen, and we're gonna trace our hearts. We're gonna add our little accents. We're gonna add our little wiggles. We can add in little dots. I am gonna show you a bunch of these different hearts. There's so many different ways that you can do it. You can add loops. You can have them X at the bottom. Again, you can do the hearts with the little dots. You can add a little highlight in the heart. You can do so many fun things. You can check out all these hearts. I'm going to show them all done at the end so you can just get all the inspiration you need. Fill in any negative space that you want with extra little wiggles and lines as well. I hope you give these rocks a try. They were so fun to create. We had a lot of fun on the live. They are perfect for beginners. Let me know in the comments if you're going to paint some.